February is American Heart Month, and it seems more people are interested in learning CPR after NFL player Damar Hamlin collapsed while playing football last year. The American Heart Association says web traffic on its site increased 620% following his sudden cardiac arrest. As ABC's Tim Pulliam reports, Hamlin's survival story is inspiring others to save lives.
Are you okay?
In South Pasadena, California, Lawrence Viescas is taking CPR classes for the first time.
It's not scary, that's for sure. Yeah, it's not. It's really.
Were you scared in the beginning?
In the beginning, yes.
Lawrence powered through those nerves and is now part of a growing movement, people learning CPR and how to use an AED. The American Heart Association credits NFL player Damar Hamlin. A year ago, the 25-year-old Buffalo Bills safety collapsed on the field on live TV, but was revived through CPR and an AED. The AHA says a week later, people flooded their website looking for information on these life-saving measures.
I'm a big fan of football, so after seeing that Damar Hamlin incident, watching that game, I was very scary because I used to play in high school.
It's truly an honor.
Hamlin speaking at this year's Super Bowl, advocating for federal policy that would provide access to CPR and AED training for K-12 schools.
We know that for every 1 minute that somebody does not have CPR performed or an AED is not used, their likelihood of survival goes down by 10%. So that means you have a 10-minute window in which you can do everything that I can do as an ER doctor, you can do as a layperson in the field.
Dr. Camilla Sasson is AHA's Vice President for Health Science. She says it's important for everyone to know what to do when someone goes into cardiac arrest, since on average, 350,000 cardiac arrests happen outside of a hospital every year in the U.S. Where you live and the color of your skin can also determine your survival rate.
If you are an African-American person who drops in a primarily lower socioeconomic status neighborhood, your chances of having CPR performed are about 40% less than somebody in a primarily white, higher, more affluent neighborhood. And so that's not okay. And we have to change that.
Closing the racial disparity is what inspired Shante Ortiz, an instructor at Lifesaver Education, to get involved. She gave me a brief lesson on chest compressions.
In between that nipple line, you're going to use the heel of one hand, you're going to place it there. Your other hand's going to go on top.
Ortiz says to be forceful and firm under pressure.
You'll hurt them by not doing this because you want to pump that blood all over.
What would you tell anybody who is on the fence about learning CPR?
I would say do it because, you never know what could happen.
Like taking a brave step that could save someone's life. Tim Pulliam, ABC News, Los Angeles.
To participate in free CPR training online or somewhere near you, just go to heart.org.